I'm human like everybody. Like you have doubts about yourself. Like you have imposter syndrome at times. Like you have an idea of
You still have
where
imposter syndrome?
you're at times. Yeah, like it's a idea of are you doing everything you can to take care of people that are relying on you? Are you um, fulfilling your full potential in all the different areas that I've set out to do? Like those are daily commitments and daily thoughts that you have to kind of weave through.
So Steph Curry said that he feels imposter syndrome sometimes, man. And once I seen this clip online, I said, "What? Steph Curry is really coming out and saying this? A guy who has won 4 NBA championships and 2 MVPs. Where is this imposter syndrome coming from? Is it just that he only has one finals MVP? Who knows? Who knows? But let's check out a quick definition of this to get more context to what he was saying. Basically, and this is via Google, y'all, imposter syndrome is a psychological experience that causes people to doubt their skills and successes. So Steph Curry basically has doubts about himself sometimes. And I was gonna joke, clown him, go in on him, and do all that, but I can see how he would feel this way because to me, most normal human beings get this feeling at times. You feel you're not doing enough. You feel things aren't going how you planned. You feel that you could be doing more. And you have doubts about what you accomplished in life. You have doubts that you can accomplish certain things in life. So this is kind of a normal human experience. But one thing that clicked with me when I first heard this is like, hold on. I appreciate you, Steph Curry, for being so open, so honest, so transparent. Oh, it was lovely to hear that a man of your caliber, your wealth, your shooting ability, you get praised all the time. Golden State fans kiss the ground you walk on. It was so great of you to be so humble and so down to earth. But then I had to think about it a little bit deeper. What if, now stay with me, guys, what if LeBron James was to ever say something like this? For some reason, that question rang through my head. I don't know why. I don't know why God put that thought into my mindset at this particular time, but bear with me and hear me out. If LeBron James came out and said he feels like he has imposter syndrome, now you guys know what it means. We just read the definition. If LeBron James came out and said he has imposter syndrome, what would be the reaction to that amongst all the people who heard him say that? Would he receive responses with such grace and care? Would that be the case? Or would people go in on him and say that he's right? You are an imposter. You are this. You are that. You're not good enough. And it just goes to show you people pick and choose, man. People can't be fair and objective. Everything LeBron says, you got people who will say it's a lie. LeBron got hurt during that Minnesota series. You got guys that spent days, hours, countless hours trying to prove that he was not injured. They put together so many clips of him dancing. They even brought up old clips that wasn't even relevant. And they put it up and said, look, he's dancing on stage with Drake, even though they've been beefed out for years and it was an old clip. They used that to try to say he was dancing and he wasn't injured. Everything LeBron says is a lie to certain people just because they dislike him. So I have no doubt in my mind that if he was to come out and say, yo, I feel like I got imposter syndrome. Sometimes I don't feel good enough. Sometimes I don't feel like I do enough. You know, sometimes I hope I'm doing enough for my family on the court, my accomplishments, my career. Sometimes I have doubts. If he came out and did all of that, he would instantly be called weak, a fraud, a phony. Jordan would never. He ain't MJ. He's soft. All of this stuff. And my question to you guys is, why is it that way? Why is it that way? Now, I'm not saying criticize Steph. Like I said, I appreciate what Steph was able to come out and say. It makes sense. It's logical. It's real. But I think other guys tend to not open up in this manner because of the blowback that they'll receive. LeBron, he can't say anything like this. I don't know if he has or not. I don't know if it's true or not, but that thought just went through my head. LeBron can't get away with saying certain things because even the things LeBron don't do, you guys attribute to him. Whatever Rich Paul says, you guys say it comes from LeBron. All LeBron's podcast answers and interviews, you guys create narratives on what he's saying and don't actually listen to what he's saying and go by his word. You say, no, that's what he really meant to say. Like you could read this man's thoughts. I mean, it has just gotten out of hand. The lengths that people go to hate on this man. There's channels on YouTube. If we took the word LeBron out of the English language, let's say God came down and snapped his fingers and nobody could speak LeBron's name. Maybe LeBron never even was here and he's disappeared. There's certain people who wouldn't even have a YouTube channel. There's certain people who probably wouldn't even watch basketball because that's how vital hating on him is. I mean, it's just sad. It's just sad. I just wish people had more objectivity when it comes to certain things. Yeah, man, that's the first thing that came to my mind. And I left that comment on one of those posts and I said, I wonder what the response would be if LeBron James was to say that he felt like he had imposter syndrome. What would the response be? And I want you guys to answer that in the question. Tell me your thoughts. Maybe I'm reaching here, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, but I want to get you guys' opinion on this because I got a feeling they would go in on LeBron. They wouldn't call him humble, transparent. He's a good guy. No, that would not be the response. I already know it wouldn't be. Because as soon as this man breathe, y'all accusing him of doing something wrong. But y'all let me know, man. I appreciate you guys listening to me on this video, man. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, man. I'm about to turn it up on the content, man. More videos coming soon. And hey, man, I'm up out of here. Peace.